Welcome to Pulp Secret. So Anna, there's a new comic out about Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah, it's called AD, After the Deluge. It's actually a webcomic. It's by Josh Neufeld, and I got to speak with him at a party that was thrown by Larry Smith of Smith Magazine, which is publishing the comic.
Hi, this is Larry Smith. I'm the editor of Smith Magazine at smithmag.net. I wanted the next webcomic to be nonfiction, either be about the environment or about New Orleans. We approached Katrina, you know, the greatest natural and governmental disaster of our time, from the perspective of 5 unfamous people. You know, Josh, having done When Katrina Came Calling and been a volunteer and, you know, an artist for American Splendor, that drove the decision to do New Orleans, and there's only one way to do it, one person at a time.
There were a couple of people that we kind of knew right away that we wanted to use. The first one was Leo, who's the comic book fan. He was very happy later on when he saw this particular panel. He's like, I'm one of those sweating guys from the comics. And I really liked that element of having sort of a comic fan or a comic reader be a character in a comic.
We obviously have a mix of different experiences. Some stayed for the hurricane, some got out right away. There's many, many more perspectives, but 5 is about what we could handle.
The Galatoire's restaurant, famous restaurant in the French Quarter, and the doctor with one of his regular waiters.
Dealing with Josh is like the first book of the Bible. I mean, he comes down for a few days, you figure in 7 days you see your story. But Josh's days and God's days sort of equal. They're millenniums, not days. And it's taken a while, but it makes it exciting because each week or two, a new little chapter pops up.
In this most recent chapter, which just went up, I wanted to really remind people about the storm itself starting to come and the sort of combination now of people's lives and the storm actually coming. So I tried to do as many shots as I could that sort of had an angle that showed the sky. My goal is for each chapter, or maybe each character, to eventually have their own color scheme that will sort of be consistent throughout. So obviously in that prologue story, since it was so much about the water, the rain and the flooding and the storm surge, I wanted to be sort of a water-themed color. And then for chapter 1, where we meet all the characters for the first time, I kind of wanted it to have that sort of golden age feel of those halcyon days before the storm happened, when life was good and New Orleans was New Orleans. With these most recent chapters, it's sort of a purple, and I feel like that's kind of an idea of like a gathering cloud or sort of shadows coming up. For me, doing comics and having people be able to respond, some of that criticism or some of those positive responses, whatever it is, helps to sort of shape the direction that I may go forward, find out what's working, what's not working, or what pushes people's buttons and so forth. So that's been just terrific. I love it.
Hey, hey. Don't tell anyone. That's me. That's me. Yeah, they put me on the front page. I'm a superhero. And a billionaire. Soon I'm gonna be president. Nothing can screw that up.
How you doing? You coming out with me tonight, huh?
I'll wear the cape.
So we're really excited about some of the graphic novels coming out this Wednesday.
Yeah, the Mouse Guard hardcover is finally coming out, which is one of my favorite books.
Yeah, we sat down with David Peterson not too long ago.
Yeah, the author-artist. Also, Batman Black and White Volume 3 is going to come out, which features art by 2 of my favorite artists, Darwin Cook and Jill Thompson.
And if you're looking for a little high school angst, we sat down with both the creators of Plain Janes.
It's about one girl named Jane who moves to the suburbs from Metro City after something terrible happens. Her parents move her there, and she's heading straight for the C crowd. She doesn't want to be popular. She wants to be with the most interesting people, and there she finds 3 other girls named Jane. Then she decides to start an all-girl art gang because she thinks that will help make the world a more beautiful place.
This was probably more slice of life, more realistic, which kind of